afternoon. I'm having a lazy weekend because I've had such a hard week this week, plus doing the bathroom, which we've almost finished, but not quite. So I've decided I'm gonna, well, I actually picked up a pair of Bengalese finches this morning in a kind of little swap thing for 2 pairs of zebras that have just fledged. So yeah, basically what's happened is I've had 5 fledge from one nest, 3 fledge from another, and 2 budgies fledge. Well, I say 2 budgies of fledge, one hasn't, it's gone, it won't come out of the box, so I'm gonna go and have a look, make sure it's all right. And then one of the other finches just keeps going back into its box. But what I've got to do is, obviously, like I said, I've done this little swap thing for these Bengalese for 2 pairs of these zebras. So because they're from separate parents, I've got to put rings on them, which I really wanted to do in the week when they could hardly fly, because they're a lot easier to catch. But I didn't, because like I said, I was too busy. I'd done a fence on Monday, 12-metre featherboard fence on Monday / Tuesday, and then Wednesday back in the bathroom finishing that, tidy up on Thursday, and then yesterday, Friday, was my first full grass cutting round, which went well, because it's the first one I've done since I converted the minibus into a van, because my van's gone. But yeah, it was rubbish weather, got absolutely soaked, but got round them all, and it was nice to be back out with the earphones in the sunshine. So I'm going to get in there, I'm going to check the other boxes as well for eggs, and yeah, going to try and catch these and put some rings on them, but I've got to go and find my landing net, because I ain't got a clue where it is, because I don't fish much anymore. Right, okay, so I've managed to catch all 5 without the net from the first box. So I've got the split rings. There's 2 different types of rings. You've got these split rings, which can be put on at any age. These are especially for zebra finches. Or you can have solid rings, which are obviously just a one-piece solid ring, which are put on when the birds are very, very small and they've got very tiny little feet, like as in not that old. So basically you just undo them, put them on this little applicator, drop their foot in there, drop the ring on. I don't know if they're obviously boys or girls, so they're all going to be blue and the other one's going to be pink. So fingers crossed, I'm going to do this pretty quickly, get them out one at a time. Not actually caring about numbers or anything, it's just so I know that when I pair them up to give them to the post office, when I've given back to the pet shop, see, that thing goes on this applicator like so. So that's ready to go on the bird's leg, so now I've got to get a bird. Come on. Right. Gotcha. Stay still. So just grab his little skinny bony leg, put his leg in the little slot, push down gently on the ring, pop. That's it. Job done. He can go. Now I'm going to do that 5 more times. Quite stressful for them, that is, but that's all 8 of them done. So 5 blue ones from one nest, 3 pink ones from the other nest. That's just, like I said, it's just to differentiate them from each other's parents, so that when, like I said, they go to the pet shop, they can be sold as a pair because they're not being inbred or anything. But yeah, I'm going to leave them alone to settle, because that is quite a stressful experience for them. The other 2 little ones have actually jumped ship whilst I've done that, but I'm sure they'll go back in. Parents are on hand, they're doing all right. So before I show the rest of the aviary, just let them settle down for a little bit. Seem to have settled back down well enough in there, so I'm going to go in now and show you the rest of the boxes and what's going on with more eggs and other birds that just won't leave the nest. Might just flick them out. So let's go in. Alright, so there's my new Bengalese up there, which again are these a deal thing. I haven't paid for them. I'm just going to do like a straight swap for 2 pairs of the zebras. If they, you watch, I'll have like, it won't work. They'll all be males. But no, probably not. So I've managed to get, one of them has gone back into his box, settling down. But I've got, this is one of my new budgies. Now he's came out of the box here, which is the violet budgie, which I'm going to go in because she's still in there and she's laid more eggs. But the other child has not left yet. So there's Violet, and there's the other child, and she's trying to settle down on her new eggs, but this one just won't leave. So I might have to just kick him out. Beautiful looking bird, absolutely beautiful, along with his brother or sister. So leave her alone, but she's now got, I think, Violet, come on, let me have a look. Violet, come on, don't gob off at me. Yeah, she's laid 4 more eggs, so we need to get that one out as soon as possible. Mummy budgie at this end, she's the one that's had, where is she? She's about somewhere. No, she's probably back in there. She's the one now, she's had 2 foul clutches in a row. They were like during the rat problem in the winter, so fingers crossed she has more luck this time. She did have her last successful hatch. There was 3 she had, 4 sorry, 1 died. 2 died in the end. They were all born with French molt, which fingers crossed she can actually, you know, I'm feeding them well and giving them the right stuff they need, so hopefully she's going to have a decent clutch this time and a good hatch. So I'm going to take a look inside her box. She's cool, she don't mind, she'll just move out of the way. Violet's just gobbing, she hates me. So let's have a look in hers. I assume she's in here because I can't see her. Oh, there she goes. Oh, 6 eggs. Good girl, good girl. Yeah, she's doing well. Fingers crossed this time. So that's the pair there, mummy and daddy. So fingers crossed she can go straight back in her box now. Don't care about me. Top mum. Yeah, all going well. So like I said, this one here is the new. No, don't want to know. So that one's the budgie that's fledged, and obviously its sibling just won't come out. Fingers crossed it will. So I'm going to leave them all alone now. It's starting to get overcrowded because I started with 13 birds, and that's plus 10 more. So leave them to it, and I'm going to take it down the shed and just show you what's happening with all the eggs, plus more eggs now. Okay, so all is good up there in the aviary. Everyone's happy, birds are sorted. I still need to go and do the water and the feed them and clean it all out. I'm going to do that tomorrow. Like I said, I'm knackered. We've sorted the bathroom almost. I've got boxing in to do, got the coving to finish, and a towel ring to put up. And then the bathroom is finished. But the shower's lovely. It's got like a double system thing. So you've got the high shower and the mid shower. So Emma's put dispenser things on because the bottles everywhere. And it's just so much easier. My showers were 6 minutes long. I could have a shower now in 4 minutes because I don't like spending time in the shower. So anyway, back down here. You noticed I've fired up the mini beta because I ordered 12 Catornix quail eggs off eBay and the guy sent me 24. I didn't want 24. I don't want 12, I just wanted 6. But 12, you know, hatch rate 50-50, 50% hatch rate, might get 6 out of it because we love our quail eggs. So he sent me 24, so I'm really overcrowded in the Stella Beta over there. So I've decided to fire up the mini beta and put the button quail eggs in here because they're the first ones that are going to hatch. And the problem I had with the Stellabator, like before, if you remember, they tried to fall down the rails and into the bottom of the fridge. So in there, they can't do nothing. They're safe as houses. So button quail eggs in there, Cotornix quail eggs in there, Buttons, little loner, he's fine, he's still doing fine. He's got little feathers now, he's not grown much, he's probably gone from like that big to that big, but he's doing fine. The Cayuga duck eggs, I candled them again yesterday, and all 6 are doing fantastic. So fingers crossed. They're due on button quails, they're due on Good Friday. They're due Friday afterwards, the 9th or whatever it is. So then hopefully, I've been looking on eBay for the Mandarin duck eggs. I really want to travel to go and get them, but they're all too far away. They're like 3-4 hours drive. So I'm going to take the risk through the post. I might even order some yellow-bellied ducks, which they look a bit like mallards, but they're not. But it's the mandarins that I want. This is what it's all for. So now I've got 3 incubators going, so it's like a little disco at night. You can see lights on, lights off, lights on, lights off. These 2 are controlled by the ink birds. This sensor on this temperature control on here is the same as the one, if you remember back to last year. I'll leave a link in the description for the video of when the relay failed on these cheaper versions of these and fried the Mandarin duck eggs as they were pipping and hatching. So that's being replaced. I'm literally just testing to make sure we're okay. So yeah, that's where we're at. And it's do you know what, tomorrow I'm going to have the whole day off. Tomorrow I'll say that, but I'll just get bored and end up doing stuff. So thank you very much for watching. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, turn on the notifications, set your preferences to all. That way YouTube will let you know when I've uploaded another crap video. If you want to help out with the channel in any way, there's links in the description to PayPal and Patreon to buy me a beer to help me with my sanity and my eggs and my children and stuff. That said, I've now got to go up the garden and try and save a bumblebee that's dying because the dog got it. It's still alive 24 hours later, but I better go and do that. Thanks for watching. Bye.